with his sword. Allah Akbar. Well, obviously this this is a Jewish place. So what do you think would happen to that man? So the Jewish gang on that man and kill him too. So now the news comes to Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. They told Prophet that this is what happened. You know, they explained the whole incident to Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And Prophet sent a messenger to Banu Qaynuqa and told them, we had a treaty, but from now on we no longer have a treaty. The treaty is broken. That's what Allah said. So it's haram for a Muslim to break a treaty, or secretly, or in terms of treachery. But if you have a treaty with either with Muslim or even non-Muslim, if there's something going on that you don't like, you come to them and tell them the treaty we have is broken. That's what Allah said. Allah said, وَإِمَّا تَخَافَتْ مِنْ قَوْمٍ خِيَانَةً فَانْبَذْ إِلَيْهِمْ عَلَى سَوَاءٍ إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُحِبُّ الْخَائِنِينَ. Surah Al-Anfal, verse 58. Allah said, if you are afraid if you are afraid of someone or a person or a group or whatever you have a treaty with, if you're afraid that they would somehow trying to they're trying to how you call it they're trying to go behind your back and do something terrible, meaning they're trying to do a khiyana, meaning they're trying to do a treachery. They're trying to how you call it yeah, they're trying to create this treachery, go behind your back and do things behind your back and stuff like that. They were trying to betray you. If you fear that your partner, I mean the one that you have a treaty with, you fear that they might betray you because of their actions. Fanbiz ilayhim. So go to them ala sawa, meaning fanbiz ilayhim, go to them and completely separate yourself from them from that treaty. Inna Allah la yuhibbul kha'inin. Absolutely, Allah does not like those who betray others. So Prophet went straight to them, and said, you know what, no more treaty. So now this Yahud Banu Qaynuqa, they were sitting and they thought, okay, so fine, no treaty. So they thought they take these things lightly. And then what happened then? Prophet marched with an army to their fortress for half a month. Prophets completely besieged. He lay a siege on that fortress. No one comes, no one goes. So when they saw Prophet outside the fortress, they locked their doors because they're the one who were boasting. If you could, the battle that you won against nobody. If you're a true man, or if you know fight, if you face us, we will show you. Now Prophet is showing up in their doors, in front of their fortress. They're running into the fortress and lock their doors. They will not come out. So Prophet stayed there for half a month. So he lay a siege, for half a month. No one comes in, no one goes out. So now the water supplies of this Banu Qaynuqa start diminishing. They no longer have any water, so because they have to come out, and get waters, so they couldn't come out. So at the end of the day, they gave up. So they surrendered. When they said surrender, Prophet ﷺ took 700 men out of them as a prisoner. 300 were arms, and 400 were not arms. And he tied the Sahaba tied their hands with the ropes and kept them as a prisoner. So now they're all sitting. The Banu Qaynuqa, the entire this community is now under Prophet ﷺ command. So now at that time, the Jewish community has an alliance with the Aus. We said that there's two Arab community, the Aus and Khazraj. So the Aus and the Khazraj, but this Aus, I mean the Aus, meaning the community of this one Arab, One of the leaders was Abdullah ibn Ubay ibn Salul, the leader of the Munafiqun, the leader of the hypocrite. We're going to talk about him a lot. So he was having an alliance with this Jewish community, the Banu Qaynuqa, and there was another person that they had an alliance with. His name was Ubadah ibn Samit. So two people from the Arab community that has an alliance with this Jewish community, Banu Qaynuqa. So Banu Qaynuqa, they come to Ubadah ibn Samit and ask him to help them because they're under control of Prophet ﷺ. If he could intercede on their behalf and ask Prophet and to have a deal for forgive them and stuff like that. And Ubadah ibn Samit went straight to Prophet ﷺ and he said, "Oh, ya Rasulullah, Banu Qaynuqa, they had a messenger come to me and asking me to intercede and talk to you and stuff like that. From now on, I am no longer part of their alliances. I'm breaking my alliance with them. I don't know them, so they're not my ally. They're not my allies or anything. So just I'm breaking up my alliance with them." So, but as for Abdullah ibn Ubay ibn Salul, when Jewish people come to him, instead of coming to Prophet, he didn't. He went straight to Banu Qaynuqa, where they were holding hostage. I mean, where they were holding as a prisoner of the war. And he walk up straight up to them, and he said, "What are you guys doing with these people? Free them now, right now. Untie their hands and free them. Let them go." And nobody talks to him. And he kept saying, and he stopped screaming, "I said, free them now, right now." Nobody said anything. He said, "Okay, if you don't do it, I'm going to do it myself." So he walked up to one of the prisoners and trying to untie him. And the leader, the Muslim leader, uh, you know, um, who were looking after those prisoners, his name was Munzir ibn Qudama. Munzir ibn Qudama, and Munzir ibn Qudama said, "If you dare to touch one prisoner or untie one prisoner, you would definitely hear from me. I will cut your head off." So now he's scared. He said, "Okay, fine, I'm not doing it. But show me Prophet. Show me." He doesn't even call him Prophet. He said, "Show me Muhammad." So this is the beginning of, we said, right after Badr, that's when the nifaq, the hypocrisy started developing. But at this point, since, Ubayd ibn Salul, he was a leader, so people had so much respect for him. And I said, he's supposed to be the leader of all the Arabs. But the fact that Prophet came, that completely destroyed his leadership, and he hate Prophet for that. But he can't even show it yet, but his true colors are showing little by little, little by little. So he said, "Where's Prophet?" And where's Muhammad? And he walked around and he finally find Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And he said, "Oh Muhammad," see, this is how he called him. "Oh Muhammad, can you leave my allies for me?" You see, just pay attention. He's calling the Jewish people allies. He said, "Can you leave my allies for me? Because these people, these 700 people that you took, they were the one who protected me from thick and thin. They the one who protected me from, protecting me back in the days. And I'm afraid," and this is what he said, "Inni akhshad dawa'ir." And I'm afraid that if I don't come to help them, a bad ammunitions or something, or calamity or something terrible would happen to me. You see, he believed in those kind of stuff. Like people, those people who do not have a true tawheed, that do not believe in oneness of Allah, they believe in days, like, I can't travel this day, otherwise something would happen. Like you'd find some people who said, "You know what, if I travel on Thursday or if I travel on Monday or this and that." So they have a particular day they have to travel. Otherwise, if they travel in the different days, maybe something could happen, a calamity or whatever. So they believe in that kind of nonsense. That's exactly what Ubay ibn Salul was saying. He said, "Inni akhshad dawa'ir." So it said, "I'm afraid that Allah would, I'm afraid that something bad would happen." So because of that, Allah even quoted him in the Quran. Allah said, those who would take non-believers as their allies, as their protectors, and they would say, and we are if and they will said that I'm afraid, and he said I'm afraid of a da'ira, meaning I'm afraid of the emanations or calamities or something or you know whatever. So he believes in those kind of mystical things that would happen if he let them, let Prophet, do away with all of this 700 people. And Allah quoted him. And as for Ubad ibn Samit, when he said, "Oh no, 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 I'm not. These people are not my allies anymore. You Prophet, and the Muslimun are my allies." Allah quoted him too in the Quran. Allah said, "And those who took Prophet, who took Allah and the messengers, and as their allies. So those are the rightly guided people." When you look at the Surah Al-Ma'idah, verse 52 to 56, all those ayats, is quoting Ubay ibn Salul. Allah is quoting Ubay ibn Salul, and he's quoting Ubarat ibn Samit. Surah Al-Ma'idah, ayah, verse 52 to 56. It talks about this incident that took place, that I'm just talking about, Banu Qaynuqa, and so then Allah Akbar. So when he said that, he said, "Oh Prophet, leave these people to me, please. Give them back to me." Prophet did not reply. So Ubay ibn Salul is talking to Prophet like that. And he said, "Muhammad, I'm talking to you. Give these people back to me." Prophet did not reply. So he come and hold Prophet, because Prophet he was wearing armors. So Ubay ibn Salul put his hand and grab Prophet's armors like this with his two hands. He's grabbing it. He said, "Yes, you are going to," and he said, "Wallahi, you are going to let go. You're going to leave me. You're going to give me these people." And Prophet said, "Let go of me." So because you could see frustration now on Prophet's face, he said, "Let go of me." And Ubay ibn Salul said, "Wallahi, I'm not letting go of you. I'm not letting go of you till you said you're going to let them go." And at some point, Prophet said, "You know what? Humlak, just take them. Take them." So when Prophet said that, he went ahead and started freeing them. Prophet said, "Okay, fine. You want them? Just take them." So Prophet liberate these 700 prisoners and give all of them to Ubay ibn Salul. So there are many hikmah why Prophet did that. First and foremost, Ubay ibn Salul, he, like I said, he was one of the great leaders. He's supposed to be the leaders or chief of the community before the coming of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And so everyone has the respect for him. And Prophet was trying to treating him right and not trying to humiliate him and stuff like that. And at least give him that option, give him that the fact that he intervened and let him have it or whatever. But even though he disrespect Prophet by yelling and screaming and shaking Prophet's armors and holding his armor tight, Prophet let go. He didn't do anything. That's a hikmah. And also, Ubay ibn Salul, Prophet did not push this incident to escalate, because he doesn't want, because Ubay ibn Salul now he's presenting himself as a Muslim, even though he's not a Muslim, he's a hypocrite. But Prophet did not want to create, an incident so people would say, "Oh, look at them, even themselves fighting one another, among each others and stuff like that." So because of that, he let go. And another thing, the very important thing, Prophet himself, whatever is done to him physically or to him as a person, he never retaliated, ever. But the minute you trying to do something, or you're trying to say something to Allah, or you're trying to change Islamic law, or trying to intervene with the judgment or with the law of Allah, that's when Prophet became extremely mad, and that's when he would take a position to say no. But when it comes to himself, people would torture him, or people would say bad things to him about him. People would, like Ubay ibn Salul, just grab him disrespectfully and not letting go and screaming and calling him Muhammad and so forth and stuff like that. Even though Allah said in Quran, do not call Prophet, like you call one another, meaning have a respect for him. Don't call him Muhammad, call him Ya Rasulullah and so forth. But still, this hypocrite, Ubay ibn Salul, kept calling him Muhammad and shaking him and showing animosities and stuff like that. So Prophet gave back, all the prisoners to him, and then Prophet said, "You have 3 days. 3 days, Banu Qaynuqa. You have 3 days to gather everything you could carry and leave right now. 3 days." So when Prophet gave them 3 days, they went back to Ubadah ibn Samit and said, "Oh, can you come back again, and can you please ask Prophet to give us some time, or even let us stay and stuff like that." Ubadah ibn Samit said, "The Prophet even gave you 3 days. If it was me, I wouldn't even give you 3 days. You got to leave." And Ubadah ibn Samit was even the one who made sure that they whatever they could carry, they carry, and he accompanied them so they could leave. And now Ubayd ibn Salul again, he would trying to see if he could negotiate and tell Prophet, you know what, just let this go, let them stay, let them stay, let this. And the Prophet said, no, this one, nah, I let them. I mean, I could have do whatever I pleased with them, but I let them go. I free them for you, but now you're telling them to say they can't stay. No, they have to go. They broke the treaty. They were doing animosity against Muslims, so they have to go. 3 days, whatever they could carry, they carry. But they left massive stuff behind because they couldn't carry everything. They left their fortress, they left some, properties behind, so many things. So all this property became a ghanima, meaning the booty of the wars. We talk about it. That's what the Surah Al-Anfal is all about, pretty much. So Prophet earned this, and the Muslim earned all this when the first Jewish community left Medina, which is Banu Qaynuqa. So inshallah, we're going to talk about all the incident that took place before Uhud. And inshallah, in our next video, we're going to talk about those incidents. So from now on, because of the time, we're going to stop here. We ask Allah to give us the knowledge and wisdom, and greatest comprehension of these religions, and make us among those who would love this Islam and love Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and follow his footsteps, and how he dealt, with the community, how he dealt with the non-Muslim, how he dealt with his own family and stuff like that. So we could emulate, we could, do the same exact thing. And obviously we cannot do much better than Prophet, but at least we could try to do as much as we can, trying to do our best, so that way Allah could generate us, or put us together with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Jannatul Firdaus, inshallah. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين من كل ذنب فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.